This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
All right. Naro. Yes, who plays? No, who plays? What on Be Africa, be investment board place. Who do any moves and sign crater now? Who for near the office? All sources of income there. A dozen. As a player, no quite. After a year or two, no matter by a top stars. No.
Yeah, evidence, no.
Yeah.
Like there are several examples. Makwa, Alpha, no Masaba. And Omubisa said, what's the reason?
Yes.
A problem, Kakra. Na, I think, say, first of all, your standards. So, Kobono, Timabono, Abuni, no, and no account. The other thing, and so, acquire your faso. And nature or money do makudru. The major part of it is standards. No, on say more one class 7 previous. My born said the heading more exams will be the first, will be the second. And I think say in recent times, quality on the local scene, aba form kakra. Into an average player can outshine the rest. Now of course, I feel kukudru amonania. Obun say who near the amomo. Mekai last year I was dealing with some agents, and this discussion came up. One of the questions, and some of them are very consistent, and I'm say the average Ghanaian midfielder is slow in thinking. I'm so is slow. Now, my attribute to your poor pitches. Ukruma. Ubibe say how
Average Ghanaian midfielder is
slow.
Wow, I see.
Among some say. Your pitches are one of the major reasons your footballers are slow in deciding. Also, your pitches in the surface in it. So we have trade and your ball pass in a bar. On whom he has a chinchina when you be born, so no control what take decision now passing. But yet the neighbor no say bumpy. And as I say, Uma when you were born so. Boa a beer pitcher dasopa ube to me a born one. Yeah, no, I just who control to ye and send what to me about. And the poor nature of our pitches makes most of our players slower. A major issue. And now like it's one of the major reasons. And in our football today, how fast you decide and act is very, very important. We are no free one. Once a GFA president, any Emubia against a coach and a major issue in this country. So Ghana Premier League General, even at the highest level of our games, some elementary mistakes you don't expect at that level, we are seeing it in our league. Space or now ability to identify the space is a problem. Attack a share any muse pass and a pass in your mind. Instead be running. Maybe horizontally, no any pace pass and about moving so vertical straight, no cut offside. And the coaching is also another issue. And I know I'm planning players' career. Bebree. Ghana, my dream say, you should have planning players in the career and off and buyer. Ufa players no to na. Ubon se be the Nifri Academy way. Yam fanning club way of France, tier 3. Until they prepare the player. One idea about who be able to say, and low attendance at our stadium. Ghana for players be and go through say boss stadium nipa go ye de team na ehun tall so na bebo. Okay. Enti wa bo empty stadiums or boss stadium na nipa be ni hosa anti okoduru say na sa fe baby won de ni ade na afa no. Look, those days from even Michael Osemba, Power Stephen Udro, Nana Hindu am time no. Now omunya those experience even from the coast. Coast matches. Ya do ba kwa bobo the pa ni coast near there and the friend and near den pa no. Ya di wura mu pa ntundru top no. Ne hu pa friend hu ne bi new. Into who Joe Lewis, very smallish, Abiski, but very big in the heart and in the mind. Unsroshi, or you firm and strong. But how our players, then go through, no matter to a Premier League, then they get up there. And then who say Zlatan no Asaba, America, or the same. Abednego Tete. Obesaba, Obaba, so Obesaba, Bashiku, near Sama, no Okono Asaba. Sir, you get a lot of them going and coming back. So I think that the major issue here, how I organize in football, poor infrastructure, poor coaching, and poor grooming of our players.
Wow. I feel going to go in. I bench or younger.
I got a bench or younger.
No, but goals for.
I got a bench. Okra. Oko obey select a crane no asaba. Ko no asaba.
He is the second top scorer in the Ghana Premier League now.
Now, after going Kobasa. So Basso still Obesa be bossing omo.
Obasa be bossing omo. That is a
problem.
Yes.
Our kwako board baby why surplus requirement to be here. Now wakwaba. No abebo Olympics abebo aboni abebo house folk abeje captain. Ewo chan. As a Chinese standard they want Samuel Nkumo bi anim so awie. Afi house or yet is a house sign crano na e be laughable. Eko we as a house folk captain Fatau no the net bench. Nano ya Jimambedu nyejema frustration ni adea Olympics on an airborne moment for pa Emmanuel Jimambedu as a born wa boy we cry. It is standard no dear.
Standard no ever form still?
Yeah. Standard no form.
Okay, quickly we be use media money dreams in Africa. I catch us any forms as a worker no. If you media games or any Beluzad any younger abon Babayara Stadium. If you dreams performance so far. Yes, standard no forms are. We bet me use and no busa was that question.
Mediama are our champions. Alishene 3. In fact, our share bell is that 2-1 Hano. Ubie jubility. But no question say about Africa. Uno be home and away. Now sheni 2-1. Who don't sabe guti. Where you were free maybe. Younger na ye can on another draw. I'm not saying so on your idea. Ye can't so my idea because of your standard now form. By a general so standard of former Ewosura. And these results now medium chokino. Kaya moy and say my.
All right, NS messages na by Mubako and I drink a Caribbean and a foreign stories no ehon. Fe local stories pio and so the Bible come on minimum and Andy person the number 2 yeah.
The demand from our football now buffet. What I say? How's that say? So be idea.
The demand for football, yeah, but for Benchase.
Kotoko the position we Ghana Premier League, but their supporters are quiet. How's the position be in the Ghana Premier League? So first, Nanka Kotoko I say press 7 for 11 for Kadina, Kadabi Bana Kotoko supporters now supported Guasiamon. Yamon Kasa. They will be bashing their play, they will be bashing their management, they will be bashing the leaders of their club, and to make sure the players will set up, they will make sure the leaders will do the right thing. But Kotoko supporters are okay and they are pushing their players in for Munkoba Blasters. Into those two clubs now, a emblem of our football. No, almost supporters need demands above them. And they accept any results. They are okay with any result that comes their way. And you know, in League B, we are war. Teams are only crown the flag of the league. Into Manchester United and Liverpool. Liverpool may say out in the Champions League and Newcastle Moko replace you already out for the first time in many years. Premier League na ketupe. Into Genoa demand I was saying making sure say more experience, more the finances to go out there and perform. Nearly the best players out of them to go out there because Seranko made mention of supporters. Sekotoko team ne ya there. Averagely a Kotoko player should perform for Zamalek. A Kotoko player should perform for USM. A Kotoko player should perform for Pyramid because so about 40,000 capacity stadium. Egypt stadium be bringing now. How do I say in the Cairo International Stadium, which is 70,000+. Morocco stadium be bringing now. The end they do Mohammed V. South Africa stadium be bringing now. Even Mamelodi Sundowns stadium they knew the FMB. Inti, you know, your teams now are the emblem of our league. The almost supporters great demands. Any Omu team need demands from above him. The next point is that our players are overhyped. yen centre for hyper players and ne uja obi a beka Sally Fudi Maria and Richmond Lamtin Costa or Blasters. But we've forgotten that the top players that are playing for European sides, General, Jitun so bobo papa ne ba the Blasters are they struggle. And some players now back Otokwana has and hire the captain crab about. But because of fanatism, we want to put these local players on coach and momentum and they should go and start in the Blasters. And if Majid Ashimeru is sitting at the bench of the Blasters, didn't you push this player to go out there? So and conquer start. Players no so high poor mama. To say uti bi mudina wa hwe na akoko hombola wa hwe nipa na oje omkra wa hwe abetutu ntwede. And the next thing is that your football system no ebua players ni be to grow them. Omu duru baby enye omu na nka ye the best you omu pi. But because of poor officiating, because observers enye omu adwuma ye nje no Imbella won the goal king in Ghana. How many goals no shed in away? Or she go do say away. Hans Kofi the goal king 1 goal per in away. You know ye bully Guinea baby we and send Ben enter some match we are them yes we win final top scorer yes we win final top scorer yes we win chef for now we win 2 and send Ben enter into the players no Kwame Poku we made Kwame Poku look like the net beating in Ghana football extremely overhyped. Where is he now? When for Kwabena was adored and worshipped and you know man aliu and then Sundowns no call you when for Kwabena way Kwame Kunte had an exceptional stint with Esperance. Where is he now? There we see Taylor show consistency. Ewo Karela. Oko Egypt and fa omo de name Malun wo America you know oko back and them atiso abefi on nam Ghana. It is you know how the players ni na. Obi aye beje ho sa and bella ko e wotenenka. You don't hear from those players again. Until I agree with several points no kind no. Basically set tactical intelligence yam building from the scratch. So one na pack papa so amobo. So one fa coach papa nsem general ukoko dru onwa take over onwa lead you obebre. And the whole demands no je no omo entertain bia. See do ko Ali, you must make sure you live up to the standard of Ali. And those teams are very demanding. And let's not forget Yeti Kroman, you know, has offer foreign players by Omuntimisha goes in your ball, but and to see a bench local player, and that's a foreign player now, Baba. The teams so ambitious, so big demanding. It did not say a system of our football, and near PTC. Referees nine teams are Mundi, there was almost a plan on one match near you play about copy into Bonsi a betty player, no one Gia, but you know. So jai club affiliation, no jai fanatism, any parochial interest. Players now you push on some couple blaster. Senya ha and yet in a yet in a be a bit in my opinion into some couple blaster because the top players out there are struggling. Into your penning for more money football now. Nay, teams Libya you favor or more players a national team or because they are big. Yeah. See, and you know, you back, but now can about media money dreams. Media matches is not one day no marine away.
Also, about 1-2 away.
There be matches or much, almost I say, I'm not the man marine away. Yes,
about 2 who number 1 away.
You know, you're not getting
prelims.
Almost started your Omobunina.
Okay, because a group stage.
There be much better marine away.
Okay.
The big clubs in Africa that are performing, they show their metal out there. Almost show, new home, quite said as a Franco Cano. Ali said, younger on celebrity. No. But yeah, we are all over the place. Obi raising concerns. Oh, not dreams are quite academics. Look at academics. They are the whipping boys in there. In yes, in as much as we agree that dreams never made my idea. On my idea because Kotoko has quite a first match. But back then, where Kotoko and Hearts were competing in Africa consistently, beating Hearts or Moji Champions League fan, Oman Kwankoshe, Esperance, Ewo Omo. You know, Omo Kokose Omo. Tama, you know, Anamudika Kotoko, Namun Korean matches. Sure. But is it the same story now? No. In the place, Aquaba, Okra, the second top scorer in our league. The Chelsea plays no one had. Okra is the second top scorer. Okay. After Isaac Winter, Okra is the Okra with 8 goals in the Ghana Premier League now.
Chelsea team plays in that day.
Okra
and the performance.
You know, Okra in chair. Okra Kwaba. Are you saying Betway United can pay better than Simba? Which of the clubs in Ghana can pay better than Simba? Are you saying the clubs in Africa have not seen Okra? I didn't know about buy no Besuja no biada. Actually said what we have here no. I will fail and you know about being anymore.
Wow.
Mudasiru was about our best midfielder by the time he was leaving.
Yeah.
He went to FC Sheriff, played in the Champions League, played at Old Trafford, from there to Saudi Elite League, now down to the second tier of Saudi. And to hear the trend now, you ask yourself what's happening.
Kwame Banha says, son, or Adama City, Ethiopia. You know. So when those guys come back, they are big boys. And now Pama Kampo Kumura has a CA. Obebabe Fakotoko anymore, Obebabe Fahas anymore, simple cra. I mean, that's saying, hey, you're fanning cob last time, you're fanning cob last time, you're fanning cob last time, you're fanning cob last time.
Saturday never energize. Especially Central for I who be a crabby, ever player be one. Ye be ha ye nyaki can some. What the player did not pitch the swap,
Interests.
What the come on here, he has had number. Yankasa Central for the supporters. You pick up players too much.
You know,
interest.
Interest. You know, only interest, you know. The last time we saw
and say, well, I'm a tifa, a man for Biano for Casala. I'm so what? We near the next year, Baby,
interest. A honor war. Make my uncle Kabia more penny for no crown be Binyasem. Said the bear, I'm presenting
make it before the start of the league, no?
Yes. Any pakro on hair. Any pakro on hair. Casala born and open. How many central for the Ukumasi are no free alcohol has chilling ground or has match? How many of them? On but what is a go into what tea or a has or a radio presenter or supporter has on him penny free into say or page up player and move beer with the original.
And now close with the agents.
Exactly.
And the agents are friends.
Yes. You know what? You know, it is not wrong to hype a player.
Yeah.
So in Centrania, but your reputation is at stake.
Okay.
Because Europe, you know, agents, Owe Mendes, Rafaela Pemanta, Jonathan Bennett, omu media firm.
Okay.
Omu push players, ma'am. And I said, now only Sir Franco can declare it. And I am one of the debate. And Central for any agency have their media firm. And for me, it is not wrong. But once and training an ODG player, your reputation is at stake. You know, I said, what do you want to brand you? I'm going, you know, so time away, Kodopo,
you know, your Jimo.
and I make us say, send on outside.
Yeah.
And I come back home, number one, no we hasn't come to worry.
Yeah.
If you never got your comments on between free home with my side, until betting a hyper player, but your reputation is at stake. Into Jens and Trevor knows your J interest the club now. I want to play near Madame for. It is undeserved hypocrite, you know, near hyper. It is the reason why your Beji may come maybe by your stadium. Nakotoko one of Kotoko play a big asset. It's a Trevor and it's not back. What hype. Your ball first half, Nana. Obiba and send my beer here. You move back. Wait, and now can I say, make up. Wait. Now, when you got to material. And I did not man down in no head. So, Mamma who got to no coffee. Into your interest, no. Now you make sure that near my back, you know, a touch him out your bone. You play. And I spoke to a player, you know, Ghana will be agility. But on Nante, 12 o'clock will be out on a high or trader. And as a field of them. Me catch and says, if you want to be a good footballer, average Ghanaian player in the Ghana Premier League, or 28 and not 29, average. Into years that were new song. And it's all person you good season there, you know, you need in our breast.
I said Naro, Franco Naro.
Is he
2 a.m. What they in a high Naro? Acha 2 seconds. And what if it's 1 minute? 1 minute now.
No, you know, you do that.
But you know, on the topic, you're careful. You be blaming Crawford being so wrongly.
Okay.
First of all, hype. I can't.
Okay.
Players can disappoint at a time. It happens all over. There are several players, even in Europe.
But disappointment, you're consistent.
Yeah. There are several players in Europe, and Crawford expected so much from them. The hype was so big, but eventually they could not live up to the billing. It doesn't mean say at that time in Central for na expected so baby no more budget so not more interest. You bet mama, especially England for no. You bet mama, several of them are. You bobo dia kesiye. You ask yourself say, at the time na central for no can't answer mfano. Indeed, no yes are the nana. You players so ebia or bofo akwata no. Or bobo no pa. Journalists be head the oyen or bofuno. No more the amount of fans ageno. But so move ko house of folk. O move ko kotoko. No one to me and deliver. It doesn't mean that in central you can throw. Or see player no onimbo or she goes. Is he scoring or not? But it's possible say a very good player can move from one team to the other and fail. And to say player be ball a bonny ye will 11 wonders. Then central for man fans. No back or tokono and to me and more. It doesn't mean that central for no a can try now say or more high pen for their interest.
No, it's me, yes, sir. It's me, but and Tissa. Said all kind of who are the interest room.
Me,
yeah, said that you will be and don't just say that Johnny can be a for player beyond Biano. In your creno, in cancer. You boy no crepa, but do no a high because of your interest.
General, me what I will never take and they say young fan say kotoko titru na ya otesa ansem no. Sa player when and central for Jane who are my ekofani. Now the blame man centroni. When who coach, who management. Since Centroni say a player is good, who coach no necessary, who scouty player no. Now who said the Centroni nekano. Indeed, we are good enough, obe suited the opposite ordinary. But if you are a coach of a sort, now based on what in Central for Bikikaye and other consigned player that you are not, you don't deserve it. So in such situation, I think that since Central for be high P player be not club big or fan on one deliver, the blame should go to the one who went for the player.
Though is it because Abidjan Blue won yesterday, that's why you are wearing a blue spectacle? How do Accra? On the way, Abba, how do Accra? Chelsea, show me the Miss President.
What's that from Abidjan Blue?
Abidjan Blue.
Oh, what is
Ambassador?